Welcome to the Fashion Algorithm. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting, most dynamic fashion markets on the entire planet, Dubai. You see, while a lot of the big global hubs are facing some uncertainty, Dubai? Well, Dubai is absolutely soaring.
So, what's the secret sauce here? How is Dubai managing to defy all the global trends and pull off this massive fashion boom? It's a real puzzle, and it's one that brands all over the world are trying to solve.
And just to see how significant this really is, you just have to look at the numbers. I mean, they don't lie. The UAE's apparel market is set to grow at 5% a year. Now, that doesn't just edge out the global average, it completely leaves a massive market like China in the dust. So no, this isn't just a small bump, it's a genuine phenomenon.
To really understand what's going on, we're going to treat this whole thing like a piece of software. We are going to decode the fashion algorithm that's running the show and powering Dubai's incredible success.
You know, any great algorithm needs some serious hardware to run on. And in Dubai, that hardware is the city itself. We're talking its world-class infrastructure and a really powerful, forward-thinking government vision.
Right at the heart of this is something called the D33 Agenda. And look, this isn't just some fluffy mission statement. Nope. It's a solid, concrete plan to actually double the city's economy by beefing up key industries like fashion and retail. The goal is simple: create the perfect environment for businesses to thrive.
And this support is incredibly hands-on. Think about it. You can get a business set up in as little as 48 hours. That's wild. At the same time, the city is building this deep talent pool with amazing incubators and top-tier design schools. And then you have these crucial hubs, like the Dubai Design District. You'll hear it called D3, which literally puts new emerging designers right next door to global giants like Dior. It creates this single, powerful ecosystem.
Khadija Al-Bastaki over at D3 just puts it perfectly. She says, Dubai isn't just another city. It's a strategic gateway. Its location makes it the undeniable hub for commerce and creativity for the whole region, and even beyond. It's that critical link between East and West.
Okay, so that's the hardware. It's powerful stuff. But to really crack the code, you have to understand the operating system. And that's the consumer. And let me tell you, this is where so many international brands get it completely wrong.
You've probably heard the stereotype of the Dubai shopper, right? You know, ultra-rich, totally obsessed with luxury brands, and willing to spend anything for a logo. It's a simple story, but the reality is way, way more complex. And honestly, it's a lot more interesting.
So, if it's not all about luxury, then what truly drives people to buy things in this market? What really matters to them? The answer? Well, it might actually surprise you.
Okay, so what really matters to shoppers here? Well, this data completely flips that old stereotype on its head. The number one factor, cited by over half of all residents, is price. Not logos, not exclusivity, but value. And right behind that, convenience and customer service.
And check this out. It gets even more interesting when you see where people are actually shopping. Multi-brand websites, they're the #1 channel. And get this, that's across all income levels, including the highest earners. So what does that tell us? It tells us that pretty much everyone is hunting for a good deal and a smart mix of products, from fast fashion to premium stuff. And they're often doing it on the very same websites.
So here's the bottom line. The Dubai consumer is not a monolith. Not even close. They're incredibly diverse, mostly expats, and they're hyper-aware of global trends thanks to having one of the highest internet penetration rates in the world. They are surprisingly price-sensitive, and they're looking for this really sophisticated blend of styles. Everything from modest wear to cutting-edge contemporary Arab fashion, all at a price that makes sense.
Okay, so we've got the hardware, we've got the operating system. Now for the most important part of the algorithm. How do you actually write the app, the strategy that can successfully run on this platform? Let's look at how brands can finally crack the code and win here.
On one hand, you have the strategies that are pretty much doomed to fail. This one-size-fits-all approach, assuming it's all about luxury and dropping your products late. That's a no-go. The winning strategy is the total opposite. We're talking ultra-localized personalization, a smart blend of value and luxury, and creating that buzz with early access and exclusive collections.
But you know, out of everything we've talked about, there might be one variable, one single number that is more important than all the rest. And that number?
is 45%.
45%. That's how many residents in Dubai get their fashion inspiration directly from local social media creators. Think about that. Nearly half the market. It means local influencers hold a huge amount of power in shaping what people want to wear. Of course, we've all been there. You see an amazing look on an influencer, but then trying to find those pieces or even something similar, it can be a total headache. And that is the exact problem our sponsor, OutfitAlliance.com, was built to solve, by making it super easy for people to shop the styles they discover through their favorite creators.
So let's pull it all together. Here it is, the winning formula. This is the code. It's about delivering global standards but with a local soul. It's about blending your product mix to serve this diverse, value-conscious consumer. It means authentically embracing the local creator economy. And finally, it's about going beyond just a sale and building a real community with unique experiences and events. And if you want to understand the mindset you need to succeed here, this quote from retail CEO Fahad Ghani just says it all. The customer in Dubai is exposed to the best of the best from around the globe, so your benchmark can't just be what's happening in the region. It has to be the world.
And this all leads us to one final big question. We've seen how Dubai's unique algorithm works. But as fashion gets more and more global, and as consumers everywhere get more and more sophisticated, is it possible that every single city will soon need its own unique algorithm for brands to have a chance at success?
If you enjoy decoding all of this with us, please do me a favor and share this explainer with someone you think would find it interesting. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the Fashion Algorithm for more episodes just like this one. Thanks for tuning in.